over the last couple of days, a lot of people have been asking me a very similar thing. Nux, what's your opinion on the Trash Taste anime podcast that was recently launched between Joey the Anime Man, Giguk, and Sea-Dog VA? And I don't know when I became the ultimate aficionado of opinions, where all of a sudden people need my opinions on things. I get so many political questions in my comments, I have no idea where to turn. Well, the good news is, I actually do have opinions on everything. Huzzah! You've come to the right place, because I'm not afraid to share them. I mean, I want to share them, like when it comes to politics, which is literally the most toxic fan base on the internet. It makes Sonic and Undertale porn look like frolicking in the daisies. But when it comes to trivial, unimportant matters, like, you know, my opinion, like that makes a difference, on anime or content in general, I'm always happy to share. And, well, I'm not sure if people have been asking me specifically because I'm part of a different anime podcast, the Rant Cafe, which I honestly always viewed as just an excuse to chill with the homies twice a week, invite other people, get to meet more people in the community, and it's an amazing time, and it is linked in the description. What a crazy coincidence. And now that I have quote-unquote competition with a podcast that I'm a host of, people wanted to know my overall thoughts. And, well, look, I wasn't gonna say it myself, but since you guys have been asking, and I like to do Meminators once every week or two, where I review to the most talked about topics on my subreddit in my community, and this is somehow one of them, you know, just below me getting swatted and Deji's dumb high IQ of 189, because that is a very high IQ, by the way. I don't mean to brag. By the way, I do have updates on the whole Deji story. Oh my god, it's so cool. And I will definitely let you guys know in the future. Definitely subscribe, because oh my god, it's precious. It's so funny. But anywho, the Trash Taste podcast, if I had to say, it's great. I love it. It's amazing. Right when Connor was moving to Japan, I was like, bro, you gotta do a podcast with Joey and Garnt. And he was like, oh yes, maybe. I don't know about that, perhaps. Okay, that's not how he sounds. But it was close enough. Doing a podcast in person with 3 of the biggest anime-based personalities on YouTube is amazing. I was a huge fan of Taku, the first anime podcast that started off on YouTube. It was run by Giguk, Glass Reflection, and a few other people. And honestly, that was one of the reasons why I decided I wanted to make anime content at some point, just so I could have fun, chill with other creators, and talk about things that I'm passionate about. So when I heard that 3 people that I was literally a fan of for years decided that they were starting their own podcast, I was ecstatic. That's amazing. The quality's great too, with the different camera angles, and you can tell that they're enjoying it, which is the most important thing when it comes to a podcast. It's not like they're working. They have to churn out more content. No, they're having a great time, and it's visible. So am I a fan of Trash Taste? Well, Trash Taste in anime, not so much. You're allowed to have your own opinions, but I'm allowed to not want to hear them because they're trash. But am I a fan of the Trash Taste podcast? Indubitably. And also, guys, I see you on every single tweet of the Trash Taste podcast in the reply saying, when are you getting Nux on? Is Nux gonna be on? And honestly, I do appreciate the support. That's very cool, but it is a visual podcast, and I spoke to Connor about it, and Connor was like, bro, get your ass to Japan, and of course you're gonna be on the Trash Taste. Well, I don't know if I'm going to Japan anytime soon, but you can stop bothering them, please. If I had to say one high point of the Trash Taste podcast, it was in the first episode when they were talking about how Garnt and Joey used to think that they hated each other. And honestly, that little snippet there, that was beautiful. Huge fan, I must say, because as someone that's much newer to the anime community than Garnt and Joey, being that I've watched them long before I even started my channel, I must say, I think they both hate me. So when I saw that they thought that they hated each other, I was ecstatic. Freak yeah. So, I mean, I don't want to bother you guys because I know you're busy, but if you don't actually hate me, hey, never know. Feel free to DM me anytime. Your boy's always happy for a little chat, except for Connor, because sorry, man, I've shown you some really wholesome anime clips lately, and I imagine you want a break. That said, I hope you're excited to record Wholesome YouTuber Reacts to the Worst Clips in Anime Part 3 within the next week. Oh, I have some good ones in store for you. I meme around. I know that I'm a little bit of a loose cannon. I know that some people may consider me a bit of a ticking time bomb in some ways, and I've seen people try to avoid me for these reasons, and it's very understandable. I mean, no one wants a man that spits so much truth Well, especially because the internet apparently does not love the truth anymore these days. I don't know how that developed, but somehow that's the precarious situation that we find ourselves in. If by some miracle you are watching this video and you've never heard of the Trash Taste podcast, even though literally 3 of the biggest anime creators are the 3 hosts, I will link the Trash Taste podcast in the description. Also, feel free to check it out. It's a good time. It's a lot of fun. Hell yeah, support the boys. I'm all for it. I don't know why people thought I'd have some crazy vendetta against them. I go out and declare war on different fandoms, different companies, different communities. Yeah, I do all that stuff, and honestly, I only do it when I think it's warranted, and I'll have a lot of fun. But if it's something I genuinely like, I'm not just gonna go out and drop some nukes on it. But what do you think Trash Taste is? Funimation? I'm not gonna declare war on them like I'm about to on fun. We'll talk about that on a future date. Oh man, that video is gonna be such a doozy. Oh my god. But yeah, that's a question I've been getting a lot that I didn't really know where I can actually address, aside from in an episode of the Meminator when I cover the recent topics of the week. And speaking of recent topics of the week, oh my god, am I excited, because the day this is uploaded, Friday, July 3rd, I am becoming part of one of the coolest collaborations I've ever done, and I am so excited to talk about it. My U2s, you know that thingy that I've been working on for like a long time behind the scenes, officially drops today. Hell yes, I'm so excited. Link is in the description to pick one up. Feel free to head over there and yoink one before the stock sells out. I was surprised by how high the demand and the support was for this, and I was so touched because I've never done something like this, and it's more than just merch. I don't know, it just feels really cool to be part of this group of people that actually got a U2s. And I hope that, being that I'm the first person in the anime community to actually collab with them, I hope that they can continue to reach out to more people. I've already given them a bunch of names, and that would be amazing. So if this does well, you never know, the anime community as a whole could actually grow, which would be dope. So link in the description, u2s.com. Get yourself a little Nux. You know, you can put it on the shelf, you can put it in a jar. I don't care what you do with it. It's really cool, and I'm so happy that they're finally out for this limited time. Link in the description. Feel free to pick one up and send me some pictures of them on Twitter and when they arrive. That would be really cool. But anywho, you don't want to hear me being all wholesome and stuff. Nah, fam, that's not what you're here for. That's not what you subscribe for. I understand. You subscribe for me to flex on people and get flexed on by you once a week when I react to my Reddit, because that's essentially what I've trained you to do. I don't know how this happened, but I've never seen a YouTuber get swatted before, meme on the guy who swatted him so much that the fan base of said YouTuber started completely destroying the YouTuber about getting swatted. Dude, my community is so powerful. What can I say? It even overpowers me. Once a week when I look at my Reddit, god damn it, I don't understand. Feel free to join the Reddit. It's a pretty wacky community that's growing over there. And I'm reacting to all of my Meminators live on Twitch these days, so feel free to follow me on Twitch for a much longer version. I ended up doing it for like an hour and a half, and it's condensed into this little guy, but if you want to see the full thing, link in the description of my Twitch as well. Let's just jump right into it. Memes? How crazy is that? It's insane! Meme time. Meme time. Meme time! I love memes. Memes are great. They're glorious. They're arguably a way of life, okay? Moderators, Briggs, and then the real Nux Taku. You know why Briggs is before Nux Taku, by the way? Fun fact. Because I couldn't figure out how to make a subreddit. It seems you've scrolled too far and found Iroh. Would you like some tea, stranger? Wow, I love that this is the top voted meme of the week. Top voted meme of the week. God damn, how? I don't even understand. I'm not complaining, because Iroh is the best character in Avatar. And whenever anyone's like, oh, my favorite character in Avatar is actually Katara. Shut the frick up, bro. Iroh, straight up, one of the greatest old dudes in the history of fiction. Explain yourself, Lordy Nuxanor. It's happening. Rant Cafe with Nux Taku and Project Melody and a call. So, funnily enough, so basically, this is what happened, okay? In my defense, on our podcast, The Rant Cafe, Melody was the guest this past week. So, first of all, link to the Rant Cafe is in the description of the YouTube video. And second of all, being that I'm actually on time, I got into the call first, then Melody joined, then Animac, this guy who tweeted it, joined, and he's like, yo, would you mind if I quickly take a screenshot of you two in the call alone and then post it on Twitter? And we were like, sure. Okay, we weren't actually like that. I was like that. Melody was like super excited about the whole thing. I don't know. I don't get it. And then he posted on Twitter, and then freaking the second highest rated meme of the week. God damn. But no matter how much I explain, all of you guys will be like nodding. Oh, yes, that makes sense. No, I in fact ship you two. Thank you. Moving on. Basically, what happened on Nux's last stream. Moshi moshi, suwatu desu. Yeah, that's right. They sent all the weeb swatters to take me down. They all come in, they're like, we're not afraid of body pillows. We got this, boys. Gotta love our little masochist. How Nux sees himself, how the fan base sees him. You know what? I like to think that both me and the fan base see myself as a happy mix of the two of these, okay? I don't think each is accurate on its own. So like, I think that Eska Darkness kind of makes more sense. And I think we both understand. I'm not gonna tell you a future video that I'm gonna be dropping where we may end up accidentally going to war or anything, but I'm dropping a big video that we may go to war or something like that. Anyway, moving on. Canadian kids wearing shorts when it's 10 degrees Celsius out. Australian kids wearing jackets when it's 30 degrees Celsius out. American kids not understanding the meme because they don't know what Celsius is. Man, Americans, bro. God. I mean, luckily, I'm well versed in both Canadian and American, so I just find it hilarious when someone's like, bro, why would you use kilometers? Kilometers is such a stupid way to calculate. And it's like, bro, what are you talking about? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. 1,000 meters is a kilometer. And they're like, nah, fam, that's stupid. We want feet, and then 5,200 something feet is a mile. That's easier. We all knew the truth. Spelled new wrong. I saw 14,605,000 different futures. And how many was Nux a simp? All of them. Wow. Wow. You couldn't have actually... Oh, god damn. Why couldn't you just say one of them? Why couldn't you have... I don't know. Why has Meminator become roasting Nux instead of praising my flexiness? Oh, god. I made human Nux looking sexy. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. To protect the world. Show me someone who never give up. I said who never give up. Perfection. That's what I'm talking about. Team Rocket is a better character than Deku, by far, by miles. Naruto's like in middle ground, but Team Rocket, beautiful. You want to see devotion? You know, like a Deku figuring out how to use his feet? Nah, it's disgusting. No, fam. We want to see the moist meat of 9,000. You know, some crazy new Meowth animatronic device to destroy the world or something. Sad useless noises. Kazuma's party, weak password, new passwords. Kazuma's party without Aqua, strong password. Poor Aqua, this is so sad. It's funny, I was talking to MXR Plays, another YouTuber, and I was like, oh, you don't really get anime? And he's like, nah, man, I just know anime from the memes. I'm like, so whenever you see like that one girl with the blue hair without panties, what do you think? He's like, oh, I know Aqua. She's the useless one, right? It's like, oh god, he didn't even see Konosuba, but that was his reaction. I figured out Nux's 189 IQ plan for simping Belle. Nux, simps hard for Project Melody. Melody calls Nux a simp. Wow. Delphine is my new wife. Melody, I will end you. Thoughts? It was all a plan to get Melody to destroy Belle Delphine. Not fam. What you say can be used against you. Oh god. So we got Belle Delphine. It's sad that this girl could literally sell her shiz in a jar and people would buy it. Not a bad idea. The guy who made this comment shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. I mean, to be fair, I think it would be funny. I love her crazy escapades. Thinking Nux got swatted by a random dude. Thinking Nux has got swatted by Deji. Thinking Nux was swatted by Sakura fans. This can't be true. There are no Sakura fans. Thinking Nux got swatted by himself for clickbait. Thinking the cops were fans of Nux and swatted him for a face reveal. Wow, that's freaking massive brain. That's like 189 IQ level right there. God damn. Streamer, Billy. Only people who join my streams and watch my rating Twitch streamer videos knows. Only you understand the true agony of this freaking clip. Who the fuck is Billy? I love this meme. That's beautiful. I don't even know the Billy. Billy's too powerful. Look at my chat right now. It's all Billy's. God damn. All right, moving on. JoJo and Nux things. Here you go. The meme is true. No. Yes. Listen, fam. All right. I think this is very important. It's up to the fan base to decide who I simp for. All right. It should not be my own decision. I think it's very important that the fan base decides and I get second opinion. I think this is fair. Echan, you know I'm straight. So is spaghetti. Until it gets wet. Speech 100, Yuri 100. Wow. And 189 IQ plan right there. Now that was, quite frankly, some bamboozle. Swatting team, swatting memes, Nux. Oh no! Alright, to be fair, I like to think of it as a pretty huge flex that I flexed on the guy that swatted me instead of cowering in fear under my blankets, okay? Not to say I didn't cower in fear under my blanket, but you know what I'm saying. Nux, who actually orchestrates the raids. Billy, fan base. It's like, here I am, massive plan, huge brain, 189 IQ. I do my rating Twitch streamers videos, which are so much fun. And the fan base is like, ah, damn, Billy, praise Billy. Billy's a genius. Why can't anyone praise Nux? I don't understand. Who needs chakra feed when you can have the new and improved ham on hands? Ham on hands. God damn, that's beautiful. It's like chakra feed, but JoJo. I see nothing wrong with this. Melody watching Nux Taku simp for another girl. By all means, continue. And then she proceeds to sharpen her knife collection. I'm not saying she has a knife collection, though. But I'm not saying she doesn't have a knife collection. Can't you do something about your superiority complex? Interspeech to the viewers, but I am superior. It's too beautiful for words. What can I say? Nux got swatted in the middle of a stream. Everyone. Are you okay, Nux? Nux, nothing happened! Best use of the Zoro meme I've ever seen in my entire life. God bless your soul. Frick yeah, I love this. Man, no one understands Zoro, but he is damn cool. Have you ever heard of a hair job? Me, it's like I was made for this. What? What? When Melody started explaining hair jobs to me and Charlie, we were freaking the hell out. I didn't know this was a genre. But that said, definitely subscribe if you want to see a future video about Melody explaining very esoteric genres of hentai to me and Charlie. That would be very cool. Definitely hit that subscribe and smash like. Got you. Don't shoot. I'm part of the fan base too. Oh, name of flex you did. I swatted Nux on stream. Pathetic. I mean, I like that they're not shooting him because he swatted me on stream and it could have led to, you know, my death. Instead, the reason why he's shooting him is because it's not a good flex. Would you like some tea? No, thank you. All right, okay. I know that I mentioned, like, briefly in my video, and then I offered them a drink. I did. I thought it was a nice thing to do. It was night. It was late. The poor SWAT guys were called in for no reason. Of course I was gonna offer them a drink on their way out, okay? I like to think of that as manners. I don't know why everyone thinks that that's a dick move, why that's not the right thing to do. I like to think that that is manners 101. If you get false swatted, at least offer them a drink for their effort. It's not their fault, okay? Belle Delphine is my new waifu. I sleep. Belle Delphine may be an S-tier waifu, but Melody's actual wife tier. Just saying. Real shit! Yeah. That was a damage control pinned comment if I've ever made one. Start streaming and trolling. Lord Nugs. Get swatted. Hey, fanbase, meme the shit out of this. I mean, to be fair, I do see that as the solution to almost all of the world's problems. If any major issue in the world just becomes a meme, it nullifies the issue. I love the Naruto pictures that make no sense. Sasuke, all the girls, and Shikamaru looking at him with hearts. Oh, this is so nice. And people say you don't get good representation in anime. Nux challenges Deji to prove he has 189 IQ. Deji, $1,000 to chat if you have an IQ. Deji dodges it and keeps going. Look, I thought it was a very fair game, okay? Deji said he had an IQ of 189. Of course, the entire internet instantly believed him. Like, why wouldn't we think that Deji is the smartest man alive? So, I challenged him to a very simple challenge. Deji, if you take an IQ test and you get above half of what you said, then I would give $1,000 to a charity of his choice. But he dodged it epically. His fan base. Nugs, this is brilliant, his fan base, but I like this. That's what I've already been telling you, fam. You should choose my waifu, alright? If it ever gets to a point where I'm ready to get married, before the ring goes on that finger, I will definitely ask for your opinion, because I think it's much more important that you get the final say in my life. I love democracy. Best waifu competition. Project Melody, Belle Delphine, Speedwagon! Speedwagon. Melody had Nux swatted because she wasn't his top waifu. You can't change my mind. I never... Oh, what are you saying? I never said... Why? Why? I never said she wasn't my top waifu. Okay? Now, don't take this out of context and be like, oh my god, Nux just said Melody's his top waifu. No. No. I have no follow-up to that. We're moving on. You swat Nux. He ends the stream before the SWAT arrests him. He starts memeing about it. He gets more views thanks to you. There we go, swatter. Take that, bitch. Petition to build a Speedwagon statue in the middle of New York. Bruh. You know all this whole, like, taking down statues and stuff going on in the US right now? If we could get a big statue of Speedwagon, I see that as an absolute win. You and Melody are together, Nux. Belle Delphine is a no-no fanbase. Come on, you guys... It's too small to flex on me like that. Bam. We're not asking. Oh, God. This is what I'm saying. I have to ask your permission first, all right? It's very important. Every time I'm about to, like, you know, do the frickening, I should quickly tweet on Twitter, guys. I'm about to have fun. You want to give me your blessing real quick? Every anime waifu tier list. I fear no woman, but that thing, it scares me. In fact, legends say that the S in Speedwagon is what they named the S tier in tier lists after. This JoJo show looks pretty interesting. 2 days, 3 hours, and 40 minutes later. That was pretty good. Floor gang, oh! Protagonists then. I must defeat Lord Frieza and save this planet from complete destruction. Protagonist now. I, Giorno Giovanna, have a dream. I'll become the Mafia boss and put an end to the drugs. You do realize JoJo's Part 5 was written a long time ago, so this meme is kind of stupid. But, I mean, I'm not here to call you out on it or anything. Nux makes the best clickbait. It was actually true, by the way, frig whoever it was. Dude, you have no idea how many people, like, commented on the video. Nux, I know you're clickbaiting. I'm not watching these videos. I still, to this day, don't know how they accurately spelled, but they nailed it every single time. And it was true. It wasn't clickbait. It wasn't freaking clickbait. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love this. Dude. This is my favorite YouTube channel, Nux Taku, trying to look in. Meltdown feeds bathwater is the biggest flex and so on. OPS Rebecca going down in the manga. Big sad. Big sad. The SWAT team coming back after the Nux raid. The police officer, so was he a murderer or a sex offender? No, he was a flex offender. Take that, bitch. Big flex. Very cool. If the species review, oh my god. So we got Nux 1, Nux 2, Nux 3, Nuxette, Belle Delphine, Noble, My Anime List, Funimation, Deji's Dumb High IQ, FBI Chan, Iron Mouse, who I don't know if I've ever collabed with Iron Mouse on my channel yet, but Iron Mouse is epic, okay? You should definitely check out Iron Mouse. Project Melody, Shiro, who in the beginning was like, I am actually your secret son! It's like, but then Shiro, he's evolved. He's evolved into his own personality. Very cool. Nux gets falsely swatted during his stream. Nux. Oh no. Also Nux. Anyway, I started making memes out of it. And just so everyone knows, 50 Shades of Grey was a cheap ripoff of Makeout Tactics. Look, Jiraiya was ahead of his time. We should make a petition. Instead of Boruto, could we get an anime adaptation of Jiraiya's book? Bro, now that's a dumb high 189 IQ way to continue Naruto, okay? Bro, that is fire. Billy, Project Melody, 189, join the Billy. We're gonna need backup. I think it's this massive cult inside. You have this nutcase ranting and raving about Billy. Who can flex the biggest with their own resources? Tony Stark said, okay, but all right. I like to think that as much as I respect Tony Stark for using his resources to build a time machine, it's nothing on Seto Kaiba, who's changed the entire ecosystem of the planet, where everyone all of a sudden gives a crap about Yu-Gi-Oh, okay? See, Seto Kaiba, he's a bit too melodramatic and materialistic to be a good ruler, okay? I think if he took over Jeff Bezos, it would definitely make a much nicer world. But that said and done, no, straight up low-key, Kaiba would be a better president than any of the presidential candidates in the running right now. Nux Taku, SWAT team rating streamers. Yeah! Nux, get swatted. Nux Taku, I can milk you. Thank you, Schmarkiplier. Very epic. We should make a bunch of memes saying the Melody is funnier than Nux and should place him on the channel to flex. Yeah? Try it! You try it, fanbase. I dare you. Sakura, today I discovered the world is flat. But Sasuke, the world is round. Sakura, you are my world. You're flat. I like it. That's pretty good. I like that meme, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That was phony. What? Bro, that's amazing. I'm saving that right now. Bro, that's amazing. I love that. God damn. That's some beautiful art. 189 IQ move. Nux before he gets raided by the police. Now a word from our sponsor, Red Shadow Legends. After the raid, now a word from our sponsor, NordVPN. Alright, that's funny. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Hagane no Renkinzuchi. Furumeto Alchemist Brotherhood. I'm pretty sure that phonetically that is pronounced Furumeto Alchemist Brotherhood also, but I'm not gonna be that guy. Not gonna die on that hill. Not gonna be that guy. Not gonna die on that hill. My role model as a toddler. My role model as a preteen. My role model as a teenager. My role model. Why is this so accurate? Nux Taku for president 2020. Honestly, that's actually a pretty dope idea. I think I would do a pretty good job. I think as president, I would have all things decided by Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels. Alright? I think it's very important that all major legislative events should be done through shadow games, okay? That will be my first rule that I will be implementing into the United States of America. Now, the reason for this is simple. Many of you are thinking it's because I am a weeb. That is correct. But the other reason behind it is even better. I like to think of myself as an absolute legend when it comes to this kind of thing. It takes a very high IQ to be a good duelist in Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay? You need luck, but even more importantly, you need skill. Because even if you get all of these rich, pompous assholes to build your deck, you gotta know when to discard cards. You gotta know when to hold them. You gotta know when to fold them. Gotta know when to walk away. You gotta know when to run. You see, the thing is, when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a battle of tactics. And I don't want to be that guy. But all of the leading political figures in the States today do not have a dumb high IQ of 189. Now, I'm not calling anyone out, but, I mean, we've seen all of them on Twitter. It's like, none of them would stand up in a duel against a chimpanzee, okay? Weevil Underwood's Great Moth deck would flex on some new meta deck in the hands of some political figures. So I like to think that I would be an amazing president, and it would be more fun, right? I'd meme more. Bro, this is like an actual presidential campaign speech right now. I'd meme, I'd have fun, I'd be toxic to toxic people and wholesome to wholesome people, okay? And with that all said and done, I think I would be an amazing president of the United States of America, and the first president to have not done a face reveal. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed another great episode of the Meminator, where I meme on people, people meme on me, and I successfully stream without getting swatted. And every time I don't get swatted, I consider that a little victory. I'm sure you understand. Link in the description of my Twitch. Feel free to follow me there, as well as my Twitter and my subreddit, where you could join, post your memes for next time. Also, link in the description to my Rant Cafe Podcast, as well as the Trash Taste Podcast. Feel free to support the homies. And also to my new U2s, which I can't get over it that it's real. It's so cool. I've been seeing U2s collaborate with like big creators for a while, so the fact that they reached out to me to do this is like big honor. I appreciate it, and I got one of these little dudes and it looks really cool. But anywho, feel free to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new and you want to see more crazy and wacky shenanigans. Have yourself a most wonderful evening, and remember to stay weird, fam.